One of the most commonly asked questions that I get is, how long does it take for this EPP system to work? You're currently working in the business way too much and you want to be working more on the business. So I'm going to walk through the 4 different points and how long it takes for it to all take place. Check it out. Hey, this is Logan Shinholzer with Contractor Growth Network, and I want to walk through how long it's going to take for this whole system to work. And the first thing I want to do is I want to address what do we mean by work, right? Because that's a very subjective term, and here is how we see it from our side. There are 3 huge outcomes that this should bring to your business. Some of them immediately, some of them will take time, but I'll jump through all 3. First, significantly higher quality leads. I'm talking like referral quality leads that essentially close on their own. And the way that this is done is we set up what we like to call the invisible gatekeeper. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So when somebody comes on your site, this EPP site that's all set up, they will go through it to learn more about you, what you're doing, what you're all about. Now, a big part of this is, guess what? Pricing. All right. The last thing that we want is somebody who comes to us with, in this example, a pool that is at $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 pool in their head, yet like they have a budget of 15 grand, 20 grand. And that's a complete waste of time for you and a complete waste of time for them. So what this does is this system will weed those people out. So they're no longer calling you, beating you up on price, tearing down your value, doing hits to your confidence because now you're questioning, well, should I drop my prices? Right? No. You shouldn't drop your prices. What we need to do is get rid of everybody who sucks and only allow the people that are really good and ready to move forward with you at your prices to move forward. Okay? Now, when you're thinking, how fast does this work? It's immediate. All right? Because the way that this is set up is as soon as, boom, this thing goes live, you will have people pre-qualifying themselves. You don't have to talk to them. Only the best people are going to come to you, which means that every time that a lead is coming through this new site, it is going to be somebody that knows your value, knows your process, because guess what? We hate working with homeowners that want an immediate estimate, right? Or they want you to drop everything and come out to their house, because at the end of the day, if you're working in the business so much, then you're just going to be stuck in this rat race of trying to appease prospects that are never going to spend money with you anyway. And then of course, it's going to weed and filter out people that are not serious financially for the investment that they're about to make with you. So immediate gatekeeper will pre-qualify these leads and generate essentially referral quality leads super fast. All right, now the second thing that realistically we don't talk enough about, and this is where like the sauce comes in, is making this a sales tool. Actually using this to make sales so simple that you barely have to say anything. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'll show you exactly what I mean. What I have pulled up right here, this is from a guy named Logan, fantastic name, and the site went live, and he put a post out that within an hour, 1 hour, 60 minutes, less than 60 minutes actually, he had sold a $17,000 project at a 52% profit margin using this as a sales tool. So that is another, how long does it take before I can use this as a sales tool? It's immediate. Because guess what? You have training that we will give you and also walk you through to make sure that this is so simple for you that you don't have to be an amazing salesman to close these high-end deals at these high profit margins. You just have to have the right tool in your arsenal. So let me show you how this works. Real fast, what happens is, let's say in this case, it was a bathroom. He guides the homeowner and says, do me a favor. I know you want a bathroom, and they're on the phone doing this. He will have them over to the website, and then he just, what it's all designed to do is scrolls down the page with them slowly. He'll pull up this first section and say, do me a favor, read that a little bit, and I want you to check out some of those options. What are you thinking here? And what this homeowner will do is they'll read it, they'll feel the emotion, because people buy off emotion, not off logic, and they'll know, okay, cool, this guy gets it. Next, we talk about the process. Hey, look, we have a process right here. Check it out. What are your thoughts? And the homeowner will read this stuff and they'll look through it together but because it's out here and it's transparent, they will feel like this is a very tried and true process, and they will look at you as the leader. Guess what? Scroll down. This is where the real money shot comes in. All right. This is the section. Again, we get quiet. Homeowner reads it and they will give you their budget. That's how crazy it is. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to ask anything. You just put this out there. They will tell you exactly what they want to spend. And then from there, all you have to do is just ask, okay, great. For that price point, what are you looking for? And they will guide themselves. So it sounds crazy. It works immediately if you're brand new to sales and you've had, not really ever talked to anybody on the phone before. It may take you a couple weeks to get it, but realistically, we got training. We will make sure that you are squared away on this and you barely have to do anything other than walk them through the process together. The third major outcome that we're looking for is creating an ecosystem of amazing prospects that essentially you're farming and you can just pick them out when you're ready to pick them out. Here's what it comes to at the end of the day. People want to have work done, but they only want to have work done by leaders. So what we do is we have a full program that will show you how to establish yourself as the leader in your local communities. People will pay for leaders. People will want to work with leaders. And what you're doing is you're using transparency to really build up who you are, why you do what you do, and most importantly, what this stuff costs, right? So it takes max 5 minutes per day. How long is it going to take you to do it all? It really depends on the brand and how aggressive you are, right? We've had a client that they started their business in November of 2020, and starting from January 1 to March 15th, so 2.5 months, they did $1 million in sales and used this system to make all $1 million of it. Now, they were very aggressive in also building relationships. So it's not like they just did exactly this and everybody came through, but they used this as a tool, going back to steps 1 and steps 2, or major points 1 and 2 that we talked about, to foster these sales. So where do we go from here, right? We've got the short term taken care of. We got the long term taken care of. Let me walk through the final thing to think about. It's the piece of time. It's, in fact, that's why I have it in one of the top one, right? If time is money, how valuable is your time? And the issue here is everybody loves to procrastinate and delay. Go and make sure that you hop on this now. You will only regret that you have not jumped on it faster. I'll put the link below to actually get on a call to see, first off, is this the right move for you? Because we're not gonna let you go through unless this is gonna work, and it's gonna work very, very well. So if you're ready to get out of the business and get working on the business that much more, click the link down below in the description. We'll see you on the other side. Get ready for your new life.